Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Just a Podcast. Becky is back.
Hello.
And just as always, we're just going to jump right into it.
I was talking about this with someone the other day. I used to collect marbles. I thought
Okay.
marbles were very, very cool. Every kind, the steel marbles, the
Mm-hmm.
the cute swirly
Oh,
ones,
yeah.
all of them, all colors. Yeah, just marbles. And then that was so weird. I used to collect porcelain dolls.
Okay.
and collectible Barbies. So my whole room was just faces,
Just,
faces staring at me. And I wonder if it's affected me to this day.
okay,
It might
yeah.
have.
You wake up from
Constant.
a scary dream and you just
Like
see
the
them.
faces.
You
And I
never know if
kept
they're
I
gonna
kept
jump
thinking someone
out.
was in my room, and now that I've gotten rid of all the faces, I haven't had that feeling.
You just,
Since then, that
whoo.
haunting feeling someone's watching you, it was the 50 something faces
Yeah,
staring.
it's just, you never know
My
if they're
mom
gonna.
supported it. My marble and porcelain doll
Mm-hmm.
addiction. What else? Books. I had a lot of books.
Okay.
I guess that could be considered a collection, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, you're collecting them. I used to watch it.
Okay.
I used to just watch them dunk the teachers, but I was very introverted kind of kid. I would just
Mm-hmm.
kind of sit on the sidelines and
Yeah.
observe everything. But
And
those
but
were
someone's like, hey,
fun.
you want to do it? Oh, come
No, no,
on.
I don't want to be the center of
No.
attention. No, thank
It was
you.
like,
Nobody look at me. Nobody look at me.
yeah,
That's why I
it's
was
like,
the teacher's
ooh.
pet. I'd sit quietly, I'd do all my work. I'd come up, give them a thing like, good
Mm-hmm.
job. Thank you. I
Thank
will never
you.
dunk you. I would just watch.
I would
Yeah,
just
yeah.
watch. I'd be like, oh my
But I
gosh.
used to love those fairs. I would, yeah, I would only go for about an hour though.
And
All
I
the
was like,
kids
all
are
right, time
running
to wrap it
around. I'm
up.
like, whoa, everyone's just so crazy right
Yeah.
now. I gotta go
Gotta
home.
talk about chemistry
I
teacher,
need to go home to
dude.
play with my marbles.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
my
almost
marbles! I
time.
need
I
to
gotta
count my
go.
marbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cat's gonna attack the
Yeah,
thing
yeah. I
where
gotta
they're
play with the
contained
saucers. I
inside.
gotta organize them
Yeah.
by height. I don't think I ever did that, but
Okay.
I probably should have. That would have been good. Make sure how many little tiny cups. That was all exciting. You have
Mm-hmm.
the little teeny tiny cups.
Oh
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
even know what the purpose of those
It's
were.
just
Like that. There's
you
like,
do with
you
your
breathe
Barbie
in once
dolls.
and
Good to
it's
see you, old
yeah.
chap.
Go
Tink.
to ding, like that. Like that.
What
Yes, yes.
about with French fries? Did you ever just dunk them on the paper and eat them that way, or did you organize them before you ate them, like
Oh, I never
big
did
to
that.
small, or just
I
dump
just,
them
I,
and?
well, I kept them in the little thing
Okay.
and then did that. But I'm trying to think if there was anything I like organized like that. Skittles.
Okay.
You got to make sure you don't eat
Cherry, the
all the
orange, the
colors
yellow, the
mixed
green.
together.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the colors taste different. I don't think they do. Do they?
A
Yeah, they
little,
do. The
yeah.
lime one,
Oh
yeah. The
yeah.
green one
So,
tastes different. The red
whoa.
one, yes, yes. It's
Yes.
M&Ms that don't taste any different.
Yeah, it's the same.
There's
No
lots.
matter the
But I
red, the
still do
blue,
the same thing with
purple.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like red's here, blue's here,
Blues,
green's
reds
here.
always last. No matter what it is, it has to be red at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, more of like a cherry kind of person. I like
Mm-hmm.
that flavor. Yeah, yeah.
Pink straw bursts are just
Oh,
fantastic. Always
yes.
went
The
to
red
those first.
ones.
Just
The
gotta
pink
get the
ones and the
pink
red ones.
ones.
Oh, love them.
Oh my
I
gosh.
love them. Oh, man.
They're fantastic.
Snacky. I used to like, yeah, I used to snack a lot. I wasn't like the healthiest kid, I guess. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the part of being a kid, you know? You have your bagel bites and
Mm-hmm.
your Mountain Dew and
Ready to
Code Red
go and
and
just
like, yeah.
ready to go.
You have to.
My theory is when you say you too, you're blessing when they have their pizza eventually.
That's true. That is really
Because you
true.
too, and when they finally have pizza
Happy,
at their
he'll think
company they
about
work
you
at,
and be like, I
he,
did enjoy it. I'm glad he wanted me to enjoy it.
yep,
Oh, that is
boom.
true. Yeah, yeah. The person at the movie theaters enjoy your food. Like, they're going to eat
Yeah,
eventually.
eventually.
So, you too, it fits. They could be eating in the next 5 minutes. You don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, I think we're right
Mm-hmm.
on any side of it.
What about bed covers? Did you
Bed
have like a Winnie the
covers.
Pooh bed cover or
What
a
did I have? I had.
Pepper Ann bed cover or
No,
something.
I think I almost wanted bed covers like that, but I always
Okay.
had the ones with like the nice frilly patterns, like like buttercream yellow with like little little roses,
Okay.
like light roses scattered throughout or something like and with my porcelain dolls. Like what was
Okay.
I like in the 1930s or something?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Tea
Like,
time,
very
Macy.
weird kid. I'm trying to, yeah, it was very strange. I had my glasses,
Mhm.
reading my books next to my porcelain dolls, with my
Mhm.
rose sheets. Man,
It
that
was
was,
like, dang
yeah,
it.
yeah. I want to be. No wonder I was set up to be more of like the introverted kid. Now, if I had sheets that were like Hot Wheels
Hot
or like the
Wheels.
princess sheets or something,
Oh
and be like
yeah.
out there like dunking teachers left and right, like
Wow.
I don't care. I'm just a kid,
Oh yeah. Back then that was a big deal. Yeah,
Yeah.
the princess bed sheet.
I
Oh,
never had that. Or
wow.
posters. I didn't have posters either.
Okay.
I didn't put those up.
You just
I was like,
rolled up and
that's a lot of wall space,
yeah. Too much
I would
calculating.
think too much.
I can't do it.
That was my problem. Even now, like I thought too much. I'm like, if I put up one poster, well, like why wouldn't I put up another
20,
poster? Now there's so many
4, 5,
posters.
6, 7.
Where am I gonna put my porcelain dolls?
Yeah, I gotta put them on the wall
I can't
somewhere.
cover up the posters with the porcelain dolls.
I never had the Woody that had the pull thing on it. I just had the one where you press the button on the chest.
You know what? I did have a Woody with the pool thing.
Okay.
Now that I remember it. Gosh, but do I still have it? That's another one of those things. Like you think, like, it's just, we had it for a couple of years. Like, I'm not kid anymore. I should, not have
Here you
this.
go,
I guess a garage
Woody.
sale. Like another kid will have fun with it.
Mhm.
And then you get older and you're so nostalgic because you miss all that stuff,
Yeah.
and you're like, shoot, I wish I got rid of
Oh.
it. I can't believe
God
this. I
dang
can't
it.
believe it.
My plants have been
Oh
foiled.
man, like all those little games that in the 90s, like I think they saw Bop It and that kind
Okay.
of stuff, and Bop It, twist it, yeah,
Hit
push
it.
it or something. I can't remember.
Throw it.
Throw it, destroy it,
Destroy it. Do it.
rip it apart.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
man.
but you get rid of all that stuff, and then I was invited to like a only 90s kids remember party,
Okay.
and I looked around my room, and I'm like, I don't have. I didn't know I was gonna be invited to this party
Yeah.
like 15 years later. How did I know?
You didn't know.
Shoot, I didn't know this was gonna be like a nostalgic thing.
Yeah.
So I should have kept all my scrunchies and like all that kind of stuff. Yeah, a lot of like the colorful shirts and yeah, the graphic tees,
The tie-dye shirts.
tie-dye shirts,
Oh yeah.
overalls. Everything's coming back, which is really nice. I'm
This is like
this is awesome.
fantastic.
Finally, scrunchies. They're back,
They've
but
returned.
they're the fancier scrunchies. I want the
Ah,
ones that are
okay.
kind of like, like not that cool.
Uh-huh.
I'd always wear those.
Did you ever see Happy Feet in the movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I loved Happy Feet. That's what. No, it's probably not with Danny DeVito, is it? No.
He basically
Oh, I know. He was the penguin in,
He was
in
the little
Batman,
penguin.
but it wasn't the little penguin in Happy Feet. Who was in that?
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Brittany Murphy.
Oh my gosh.
The guy, not in the new Hobbit trilogy, but the old one who played Bilbo.
Oh,
that guy.
Oh man, not Elijah Wood.
Yes.
Really?
He was
Oh
Mumbo.
my gosh, yes! I knew it was some like funny guy like that. Like, oh my goodness.
But Robert Williams played 3 characters.
Yeah,
he
he
played
did.
Lovelace, Romano, and the narrator.
Oh, I don't know how he would be able to like do all those characters. And his voice would change all the time,
yeah.
and even Aladdin.
Oh, yeah.
Like he was that guy at the beginning where he's like, come closer, like at the. You remember, like, come too close.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whoa.
remember? Yeah. I'm like, that's so amazing. I've always wanted to do like voice acting, but I can't do. The only voices I can do, and I've told this to like I think everyone I know, but remember Ed, Ed and Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did we talk about this before
I
in the
don't
last
think
one?
I
No,
may
Ed, maybe I don't know. I love
in
Ed.
the
I
alternate
think I
dimension,
talked. Yeah, yeah.
alternate reality.
Ed, Ed and Eddie. I could do that, but man, if I could do like voice acting, that's where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
That is where it's at. I could have done Happy Feet. It'd be fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my God.
Oh
I loved
man.
that movie. I could do no, I'm not gonna do any. I'm not gonna do any voices.
Not
Never mind.
happening.
I redact everything I've just said.
The
I
first
love Shrek.
one,
Yeah, the first
the
one's.
intro with the music, and then it comes down to the book, and it opens up,
Oh,
and
I
Shrek says,
know.
"Once upon," and then it starts,
Yes.
and
Oh, it's so amazing. That one song,
it's called Fairy Tale.
Believer.
Oh, okay.
The yeah,
It's a Smash Mouth.
Believer. I just every time I hear that song, I always think of Shrek. I just loved that movie so much. I think I just watched it like 2 or 3 months ago. You have to watch it at least once a year, you know, just to be reminded how great things can be.
Whoa,
Yeah, like this is amazing.
dude.
Oh, the little gingerbread man.
Oh,
Not my gumdrop buttons. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Pinocchio.
How does he talk? I can't even do it. Yeah. Not my gumdrop buttons. Yeah, yeah. I think that's about right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
They're making a fifth one.
Oh.
Uh-oh, she's like, oh.
I was hoping there wasn't even anything past 3.
Oh, yeah.
I
It has
can't.
the original writer and director, though.
Oh,
I did
see,
the first 2.
That might be good. Okay. So how are they gonna like? They have to undo everything that I haven't
People
seen.
are saying they're
3 or
pulling the
4.
third and the fourth one out of the timeline. And Shrek 5 is just going to
Oh.
replace those 2.
Oh, good. So they weren't that great. I haven't watched them, so I feel bad that I'm saying like they're bad because I haven't researched it. But I feel like if I haven't seen them really, like I think there was a reason. And I think I was maybe scared or something. Like I can't watch
I can't
this.
watch this.
I-
What's
I-
going
what if
on
it's really
over there?
bad? Yeah. So if they have that 5th one, yeah, they can just put
Just
it
pull
on
them
like
out the
as a 3.
timeline and just, here we go.
Kind of do like a Star Wars thing. Why'd they do that with Star Wars? I still don't get it. Why'd they? I haven't watched the 1 through 3.
Okay.
You know, because isn't it like 4 through 6 are the ones that
The
are
original,
yeah.
and then the 1 to 3 is the prequels.
Do you understand that? Why did they do that?
I-
Oh, the prequels.
Uh-huh.
God. I says,
Anakin.
there's a lot of things in life that don't make sense. And that's one of them for me.
It's like,
I'm scratching my head.
what
I haven't-
happened there?
Because I went to Blockbuster, and I think I actually drove my Cavalier up there.
Okay.
Yeah, this is when I was like 16 or something. It was still Blockbuster. I had my Cavalier with my windows. You know, went up the street. I was like, I need to watch the Star Wars. Everyone's talking about it.
I need to watch the Star Wars.
Yeah, the Star Wars. You have the Star Wars, and they're like, over there.
Over there.
I'm like, okay, thank you. And walked down the aisle, found it, and I thought, you know, logically, you start with number 1. I get home, I watch it, I'm like, what is this? Jar Jar Binks.
Oh
I'm like,
my
is this even?
gosh.
Why? Is this? I don't know what's happening. I
Me
watched
too.
halfway through, and you know, you have that unsettled feeling like something's wrong. So I go down. I'm like, I asked the guy, like, what? I think this was all in one day. I got back in my car. I'm like, no. Roll up my windows. I don't know why I'm constantly rolling them up and down. I drive down to Blockbuster, and I go to the guy, and I'm like, I'm confused. Like, what do I start with when it comes to Star Wars? And they're like, number 4, and I'm like,
Oh.
what? I get 4, 5, and 6. I bring it home, and that's when it all starts to make sense. And I'm like, this is true art.
This is amazing.
I returned number 1.
It's like,
I
get outta
have
here.
not watched 1, 2,
Okay.
and 3. I have not even since I was 16.
Yoda.
I can't, yeah.
Focus, you must.
Must watch 1, 2, 3. You do.
It's always
So
backwards.
bad.
Like,
Yeah. 1. Oh yeah. That 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3 must watch.
My mom always tries to do Chewbacca. That,
Wait. I can't do it.
Oh,
Does she
man.
try or does she succeed?
She tries.
Oh.
It's like, oh, I'm like, no,
Okay.
that's not
Like,
it.
every day she's trying like,
And
and
she's
you're like,
like,
you're
she's
like,
trying to do
no.
it. No, mom.
Like, well, I appreciate your
Uh,
honesty. I'm
she
gonna keep
doesn't
working at it.
understand the universe, though. She
Oh,
doesn't understand Chewie. She's like, why is he making that noise? It's
because he
like
can't
it's
speak.
at his throat.
Yeah.
It's oh, so
I can't.
aggressive.
I can't.
What about the before the show previews?
Oh,
Do you
those are my favorite.
Okay.
I think those are actually my most favorite part of going to the movies, to be honest.
Just getting
Because you know
pumped.
what the movie's going to be about. You already know that. But the previews, those are brand new to you. So you watch them and you're like, wow.
Holy smokes.
And a lot of times you're like, no, not going to see that. I look over to the person next to me that I've gone with. I'm like, and they're like, no. And then something else comes on and it's like really good. And you're like, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We
seeing
gotta
this.
see that. That's great. My family, they don't respect the previews.
Okay.
They're the people in the movie theater that are like talking over the previews, like talking during it.
What's going on? This is a funny movie. Am I
No,
right,
they don't even do
guys?
that. They're like, "What did you have for lunch?" And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like,
Mom.
"Stop it!" And then they just laugh because I'm getting so angry. They're like, "We made her angry. She doesn't want us talking in the previews. It's just the previews." I'm like, "These are important." I'm like an 80-year-old woman in a 20-year-old body. You know, I get so confused by everything. I'm just like, it's like I still have crank windows. You know, I'm still stuck.
You go to certain restaurants, like, do I pay? No, you pay at the front.
The front.
Okay.
Oh,
And then you just
alrighty.
go
Yeah,
to the
yeah, I get-
front, and-
That's always a confusing time because when you have places that you have to pay at the front, they never really tell you for some
They
reason.
just keep walking past you.
And you keep, yeah, you're like,
Wait, what are you doing?
and then
there?
eventually 20 minutes later, you're like,
Uh,
do I pay at the front? And they're like, yeah. You know, like they're like, they act like it's so obvious. Like you've been saying there were 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So do I leave my tip here? This meal's just become very difficult.
It's too much.
This is too much for me. Just take my money.
Yeah, what about the Mr. Potato Heads? Did you
Oh, I had one of those.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, I think it's gone away.
Oh, no, there's still some.
Well, no, I had one, but it's
Oh,
gone.
the
Yeah.
Tasmanian devil is me when I have food in front of me. I just
Oh, yeah, that's me
just
too.
gone. Just-
You ever notice everyone else is eating and you
You
finish?
eat fast.
And people always make the joke
Boy,
like, you must have been hungry. Every single time, I'm like, no, this is just who I am.
I just eat very
I
fast.
just love to eat.
Yeah. Like,
But
boy.
But at least I a lot of times I don't go for seconds. I put what's on my plate, and then I just eat it fast. Why can't we just eat it fast in peace? You know, let us sit there and watch you awkwardly while you're eating. Just let us be us. Oh my gosh, I guess I am the Tasmanian devil when it comes to that. It's crazy. I don't know how that happens.
And your mom's like, boy,
You
did you
must
not
have
eat your
been
breakfast?
hungry. Yeah. Did you
Like,
eat lunch?
I ate breakfast, lunch,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm now eating dinner, and I'm getting round two of dinner.
My mind's automatically like bite. You know, it doesn't go like bite.
Bite,
You know, think about something.
talk,
No,
look
it's
around.
like bite, then talk.
Yes.
Then take a drink. And then after that.
Desserts.
And then dessert. Yeah. Always dessert. Always make sure there's room for dessert.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
important.
At restaurants, it's impossible. Your stomach's
yeah.
just.
Yeah, I
and
can't. I know, and they're always like, "Do you want dessert?" And you're like, "I forgot that was an option."
then. That's
Oh,
a thing
shoot. Couldn't you
here?
have told me that, like, at the beginning? Like,
You gotta
have
tell me when I
dessert?
sit down.
That's right. I forgot. Give me the menu while I'm eating so I can be, like, you know, take stuff in moderation.
Yeah, just a little,
Exactly.
just appetizer, this tiny little entree, and let's get the brownie or the
Ours is
cake.
Too big for my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you ever heard that phrase?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
You,
Definitely.
you get too many Oreos, and you don't get to the next package. Just like, I bought too many.
Yeah, I bought way too
I
many.
bought too many.
I used to have to go to the store. You just buy way
My
too
mom
many
told me not to
things.
do it, and I did.
Yeah, I always
She was
listen to your
right.
I mean, She
Eat
may
those
not do a
jelly beans,
good
you're gonna get sick.
Chewbacca impression, but she is smart about Oreos.
Oh yeah.
So she knows. She knows what's up. Always listen to her.
But if it's the animal crackers, those go like that. Just
Animal crackers. They don't have those ones that were. Oh my God, they don't have the ones with the pink and the white. Remember they had like
the frosted
sprinkles on
ones.
it. Yeah.
I
They don't
never
have
had
that anymore.
those.
But they don't have them anymore.
Uh-oh.
Do they
I
not?
could have sworn I saw a thing in the store.
Maybe they do. Oh, they took them away for a little bit. I swear, because it was very difficult for my family. It was a really dark
tough
time.
times.
It was a really dark time.
No animal crackers.
We
with
went on the
icing.
shelves. We're like, wait, what is this
Where are
generic
they?
crap? No, where'd it
I
go?
need the icing with the animal crackers. Oh my gosh, dang it.
What was that brand? I can't even remember.
I don't even know.
But it was like the pink and purple,
Yeah.
like kind of like roof tile looking kind of thing.
Oh,
So it
yeah.
had the name. I can't remember. Oh well. But if it's back, though, I'm gonna go to Target. I'm gonna look for that. Oh man, it's gonna be great.
Those wafers.
Yeah.
Those vanilla wafer,
the
chocolate wafers.
chocolate and the pink ones.
Mhm.
Oh God, I forgot about those
Yeah,
too.
mhm.
Those are so good in that middle, that flavor.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of sweet.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Ooh.
so good.
yeah.
I'm remembering so many things.
It's
So
coming
many
back.
things all coming back to me. What else? I don't know. You're gonna have to help me. I don't know.
Twinkies
Twinkies.
and Peeps.
Peeps. Can you imagine a world without Twinkies? Can you imagine that if it was like Zombieland? Remember watching
Oh,
Zombieland?
I never
and-
saw that.
No, Woody.
You was
what did
doing
Harold
my,
say?
you can't watch rated R stuff, little guy.
Yeah,
Time.
yeah.
You're a little too young for those
Oh,
movies.